time to rise and shine in Dallas. We're live in the Lone Star State with young entrepreneurs whose booming businesses are taking over Texas.
Dupe or don't? We're seeing double. Lori B and twin models helping us decide when to save and when to splurge.
The incredible story of a trailblazer who galloped into the world of horse racing and became the first black woman jockey at just 17 years old.
And country star Sam Hunt, partying in Central Park and playing Ask Me Anything.
Hello and welcome to GMA Life. I'm Lori Bergamotto here in the GMA Green Room.
And I'm Ashin Singh on assignment here in Las Vegas. Coming up on GMA Life, we're celebrating the first ever black female jockey, Cheryl White.
Plus, I'm helping you to decide when to splurge and when to save with our series Dupe or Don't. And we'll play Ask Me Anything with Sam Hunt.
But first, time to rise and shine in Dallas.
Becky Worley visited with some of Texas's bright young stars. Becky?
We are in the heart of downtown Dallas at AT&T's Discovery District, and we have discovered a few kid entrepreneurs here in the Lone Star State. They all started businesses under the age of 12, and if you're wondering, can they even do that? Is it legal? Well, Texas is one of only 6 states that allows a minor to own a business. How cool is that?
These 3 kids are bringing the heat to Dallas with their sizzling small businesses. 8-year-old Morgan says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade.
I was 4 years old. I set up my first lemonade stand at the National Lemonade Contest.
And now she's the CEO of Rainbow Sprinkle Lemonade, selling more than 6,000 cups of lemonade since 2020.
I put the right amount of cane sugar and right amount of lemon juice. They say that it's very good and it's the best lemonade that they ever tasted.
Siddharth knows technology will rule the world one day, so at 12 years old, he started STEM IT.
We create innovative kits for students to learn how to code using microcontrollers so that they can build innovative projects.
Projects that Siddharth hopes will allow students to shape tomorrow's world. Since his launch just 5 months ago, Siddharth has sold over 150 STEM kits and made $15,000 in gross revenue. Now, 11-year-old Olivia wants to blast you out of this world at Rocket Belly.
So basically, I love cats and I love space, so I decided to put those 2 things together. And we're also supposed to be in a belly of a rocket as well. Hi, welcome to Rocket Belly.
Her customers love her self-serve bubble tea and sweet treats.
They can choose whatever they want, choose a sweetness, choose any toppings.
These mighty but small entrepreneurs are paving the way for the next generation of going after your dreams.
You could do anything that you put your mind to.
Never hold back. There's definitely a path and a road to everything that you create.
Get back up again if you fall down. It doesn't matter about the age. You should follow your dreams and go.
I am joined now by 8-year-old Morgan, 11-year-old Olivia, and 12-year-old Siddharth, who are just amazing kids. Siddharth, I want to start with you. STEM IT, you have a bunch of different kits. What's the idea?
Thank you. So we have Kit A, our environment kit, teaching students how to interface with the environment using sensors. Kit B, our house IoT kit, teaching students how to create simple projects to automate their homes. And Kit C, our prosthetic arm kit, teaching students how to build, code, and engineer at an advanced level. So all of our kits are bespoke by our company, and this one can either be operated automatically or it can be controlled by touch. And
it is amazing. There's little strings in here that it pulls, right?
So how it works is the servo motor pulls on these strings which are attached to the fingers, opening and closing the arms.
Amazing. Thank you, Siddharth.
So
that's so cool. I love it.
Thank you. To learn more, you can visit www.stem-it.tech. Thank you.
This kid is a marketer. Oh my gosh, I love it. Olivia, you started Rocket Belly and combined cats, space, and boba tea. Boba tea's hot. Was that the impetus for all this that made you want to do it?
So basically, I wanted to invest my money that I saved from like modeling and acting. And since I like bubble tea, it was an easy choice. I also like space, which I want to like inspire people to like learn more about it, like push their boundaries, and then like explore our universe. And lastly, I want to open like rock bellies all over the world so I can spread happiness and joy.
Oh, you are spreading happiness and joy. I love it. Good stuff, Olivia. Now, Morgan, you won your first lemonade contest when you were 4 years old. What was that like?
Yes, I was 4 years old when I started, and I was the youngest to ever compete, and I won second place.
Amazing. You are impressive. What do you like most about lemonade?
The thing I like most about lemonade is making money and seeing the happy faces on my customers when they taste my lemonade.
Well, happy faces, and I'm hoping for happy faces. You guys like surprises? Because we have some surprises for you, okay? Here's the first one. Startup Kids Club is going to offer a mentorship to each of you. They are really into getting kids to empower and build life skills through entrepreneurship. And then, not only do you get that mentorship, Target Evolution, which helps teens earn money, is giving each one of you $1,000. $3,000 total, but $1,000 to help build your businesses. And we are just so proud of you, and Dallas is proud of you. So way to go, you kids. Awesome stuff.
Thank you, Becky. Now to Highgrove House, King Charles' private estate in the English countryside. His Majesty actually designed the private gardens himself, and our James Logman got to take a visit. James?
I am at Highgrove, which is King Charles's private country estate. And it is absolutely beautiful. It's kind of a combination of rolling green wild meadows and then these stunning manicured gardens. And the whole place is a kind of tribute to sustainability and the environment. As we know, he is the eco king, the green king, and the estate here is all about that, from collecting rainwater to compost toilets, just about everything you can think of, they're doing it here. And they've got a special way of cutting the grass. It's been King Charles's private country retreat for more than 40 years. Highgrove is known for its interlinked series of gardens, which span 15 acres in the English countryside. Designed by His Majesty himself, his estate aims to live a more organic and sustainable way.
We don't use any pesticides, herbicides. We're trying our best to create all of our own compost.
The King pioneers new ways to garden here and encourages the return to old ways too. Like this, scything, cutting grass by hand. No lawnmowers in the royal meadow.
And what I'm going to do is, this blade is going to travel along the back there. It's going to travel on the ground. Right. See, I'm drawing a semicircle.
Yes. And Nigel is here to teach me the art of the scythe.
And you're taking off a nice little amount. Good. I think we've got a natural scyther on our hands.
I don't think so. I hope the King doesn't see this.
No, we'll cover it up.
And has he had a go?
He's had a go, and yeah, he took to it pretty well.
It's funny because it's a very traditional thing to do, and yet it feels like in lots of parts of our lives now, we're trying to return to those more traditional pursuits.
I completely agree, and I think it's that inner sense of satisfaction and worth, in a sense. But you do feel the earth and the grass and the insects, and you hear the noises around you, and it's a lovely thing.
Thank you, James. Now to a magical milestone for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, officially marking the 150,000th wish that's been granted at Walt Disney World. Take a look.
Hear ye, hear ye. Welcome one and all to the Royal Ball.
It's a royal extravaganza. Disney and the Make-A-Wish Foundation hosting the Once Upon a Wish party for over 50 Wish kids receiving the royal treatment. In attendance, 17-year-old Michaela, who battled cancer, whose wish is to sing a Disney princess anthem at the royal ball. Michaela taking part in one-on-one coaching and behind-the-scenes primping from some of Disney's top experts. Hitting high notes in the recording studio.
Ain't got time for dancing.
That's awesome.
And picking out a gown for the gala. The 50 Wish kids joining Michaela for the Once Upon a Wish party.
You're all royalty for the day.
I'm so proud of the relationship that we've had with Make-A-Wish for almost 40 years now. Families come to forget about the world around them and dream and create memories.
All building up to the crowning event, the Royal Ball.
My wish definitely came true. I feel like a Disney princess.
Thank you, Gio. When GMA Life returns, Lori is telling us when to do or don't. And we're playing Ask Me Anything with Sam Hunt. Welcome back, guys, and check out Sam Hunt performing live in Central Park Friday as part of our GMA Summer Concert Series.
the outskirts. I wish I was running by your house first. Something about a summer in the South sure shines like gold down these old brown River Valley back roads. Way back in the holler where the grass grows. God almighty, baby, we were that close. Ditching this town and settling down. Got me on the outskirts.
Our digital team got to catch up with him backstage and play Ask Me Anything. Take a look.
Hey, it's Sam Hunt. I'm backstage at the GMA Summer Concert Series, and we are about to play a game called Ask Me Anything, and I have a hat full of questions here. So here we go. Your first album, Montevallo, is almost 10. What is the biggest lesson you've learned as an artist since then? I've learned a lot of lessons since then. I think I've grown more in the past 10 years of my life than any other period. But biggest lesson, starting a family is the right choice, and I'm thankful that I made that choice. Is Lucy ready to be a big sister? Maybe more importantly, are mom and dad ready for baby number 2? I think Lucy, we're calling her Lou, is, I think she's ready. She was hanging with her little cousin before I left, little Olivia, and she seemed to be taking on the big sister role. Well, as far as mom and dad being ready, I think mom's ready. She started like a vet, and I feel like I've got more to offer that I haven't been able to offer because Hannah's done most of the work so far. So I'm looking forward to being able to step up and take on some more responsibility. We're always eager to know about new music. Can you give us a tease on what's coming? I realized an album was going to be a tall task, and at the risk of taking forever to get out new music, I decided to start putting out songs one at a time back in November. So I'll have a new song coming out here before the holidays, and then I've got some songs ready to start putting out top of the year. And then hopefully I can take some time to work on an album properly going forward. Appreciate y'all's questions. That was fun.
Thanks for playing, Sam. Now to our series, Dupe or Don't.
All of these looks are shoppable by going to our website or scanning the QR code that you see right there on your screen. So we're looking at 2 sets of items, and we're really going to try to confuse you because all of our models are twins. So this is a high-end version and then a great-looking, lesser
A look
costing.
for less.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. And there are some, there's a little advice that we want to give people because we think that both options are great.
Yep.
And you have to do what works for your budget. Think about, do I want like a long-term investment piece? Do I want to just try a trend?
Yep.
Think about who you're buying for. Is it in heavy rotation?
How often you'll wear it. Like I'm looking at the first item, and one of those items is something that most of us will wear a lot. So maybe that's one of the ones you go for the more expensive.
Exactly. So,
and without further ado, come on out here, girls.
Okay, Lara, so as you mentioned, a wardrobe staple, the denim jacket. Are you ready to tell us which one is the expensive look?
This is my job here today to try to do this, and honestly, I'm looking at the buttons, I'm looking at the stitching. I'm gonna go with the right. I'm gonna go with this one.
Kristen and Lindsay, will you reveal who is actually in the expensive look, please?
No!
It's Lindsay! Okay, so Lara, great eye for detail though. You were looking at all the correct things. Lindsay's wearing Favorite Daughter. This is a brand, this jacket's nearly $200. And this is from a brand that's very cool, very hip right now because Jennifer Aniston wore a pair of their denim jeans and it just went bonkers,
I just heard
right?
about that brand and wrote it down because it's supposed to be a great fit.
It is, and it also is 100% cotton, and it has that great slouchy fit. Now, the one that we found from
I gotta
Amazon,
tell you cannot tell the difference.
$32. It's from Canton Walker. It's cotton lining, and the brand itself says they can't guarantee the wash. So those are things to consider, but thank you, ladies. You both look beautiful.
Yeah, you tricked me. All right, so I'm one down.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna bring out our next models.
Okay, so we have Shani and Shay, and they're modeling black joggers, which are the transition pant for right now. So can you tell me who's in the more expensive look?
I'm trying. Now I feel a lot of pressure. Am I getting help over there?
These are really particularly tough.
Okay, I'm looking at the details. I'm gonna go with what's your name? Shawnee.
Shawnee,
Going with
correct.
Shawnee's.
Ding, ding, ding. So Shawnee's in the Athleta. These are $108, and I think maybe what was the giveaway was the zipper.
That's the reason why, because those had zippers and those didn't. But I don't care really about it.
Well, and that's a great point. It's like you have to determine what's important for you. The other thing is these Athleta are made from a recycled nylon, and so you want to look at those materials. But these are from Amazon, a great deal as well. So either way, you can't lose, and we have one more to go.
Thank you so much,
Thanks, ladies.
All right, finally, our third set of twins.
Okay, so we have Ashley and Kimberly. This is a twofer, no pun intended, but we're looking at the t-shirts and the sneakers.
The t-shirts and the sneakers. Okay, well, I'm gonna try, I can see the name of those.
Oh, Lara,
I can see the name of those
So should we just go ahead and reveal who's in the expensive look?
The sneaker, yes, but then I actually thought you were gonna trick me.
Trick me?
That
No.
t-shirt looks more expensive, and these sneakers I know.
Okay, so let me walk you through it. So we have Ashley in this more expensive look. This is a Skims t-shirt, around $48. We approximated that same look at Amazon for like about half the price. And then I just want to get to these sneakers. These are Golden Goose. People love the social currency. They're $715.
That's crazy.
We found these from Steve Madden under $80.
Those are so cute.
So, but again, do what works for you.
I love it.
They're all great.
I love it. Twice as nice. Come on out, ladies. Thank you so much. And you guys can shop all of these looks by scanning the code right there or going to our website, goodmorningamerica.com.
When GMA Life returns, we're celebrating the first Black female jockey. Welcome back to GMA Life. Time now for the remarkable story of Cheryl White, who made history in 1971 as America's first Black woman jockey at just 17 years old. Her extraordinary life is at the center of a new young adult novel called The Jockey and Her Horse. Robin Roberts sat down with the authors.
She was the definition of a trailblazer, but you probably never heard her name.
There was a time that she was a household name. She was viral before we knew what viral was. Everywhere I went as a kid, everybody knew who Cheryl White was.
In 1971, Cheryl White galloped into the world of horse racing and conquered the feat of becoming the first ever African-American woman jockey at just 17 years old.
The grandstands were full, and on her shoulders was the idea, if she wins, it means women are equal. It means Black people have a place in this sport. If she doesn't, and these are headlines, if she doesn't, it means the opposite. And this is what a 17-year-old girl was carrying with her in the saddle.
The daughter of a famous horse trainer, Cheryl had been honing her skills since she was old enough to ride. And her brother Raymond says she could race with the best of them.
What were the qualities about her that made her such a great jockey?
You know, they say a good jockey should be, their back should be flat. You could put a cup of coffee on it. and her form was perfect.
Over the next 2 decades, she kept making history of her own, winning 750 races and several coveted awards.
How do you think that we don't know that your sister is not more well known?
My sister wasn't a great self-promoter. She was the type that just wanted to ride. She wanted to be left alone. She did not brag about herself. I was the braggart in the family.
No.
Oh, yeah.
The events of Cheryl's extraordinary life inspiring the new young adult novel, The Jockey and Her Horse, written by author and New York Times reporter Sarah Maslin-Neer and Cheryl's beloved brother, Raymond White Jr.
How'd this happen?
Sarah contacted me through email back in 2021 and said she bought a copy of Jet magazine, and the original copy my sister was on, and was a very self-proclaimed fangirl of Cheryl White.
She was a Serena and Venus Williams of her time, and she has been erased from history.
The book is told from multiple perspectives, even at times through the eyes of Cheryl's horse.
Every detail in the book, every race Cheryl ran, every setback is completely in keeping with her history. The part that's a narrative fiction, a fanciful idea, is that our Cheryl goes on a journey and discovers that she's not singular, that she is part of a long legacy and a race legacy of Black contribution to thoroughbred racing.
You called your sister a true American legend.
Yes, she was just a pioneer. I mean, she, at 17, during the turbulence that we had going on in the early 70s, she was amazing to go through everything she went through, fighting for the right to ride and wanting to ride.
Raymond says he hopes the book inspires the next generation to ride toward their own finish line whatever that may be.
The book is not just to inspire children to be jockeys or ride horses, but to inspire them to be anything they want to be. From an astronaut to a senator, a teacher, whatever you want to be, aspire to be, you can do that.
Thank you, Robin. The Jockey and Her Horse will be available in September.
That's it for GMA Life.
And that's a wrap from sunny Las Vegas. See you guys next week.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.